So I'm back. My dear sister, I'm back. I've been busy. I had to quickly go out and come back. So, like I said, I want to say the story of my life. It's not something we can start now and finish now. But if I don't finish now, I'll come back tomorrow. It's just to encourage somebody. Like a lady, she spoke to me a few days ago. She was once married. I don't know what happened between her and her husband. Hello, you are welcome to my live video. You can tell a friend to join us. Tell a friend to tell a friend to join us. It's just something we have to learn one or two things about. And I'll be speaking much about life here on my page. So, like I was saying, the lady spoke to me. She said she wanted to come and join me. That she needed help. She wanted to come and work with me and all that. And me, that I know the kind of person that I am and with the experiences I have had helping people, I had to tell her, my sister, if there's any way you feel or you think I can help you, apart from working with me, let me know. I don't have everything. I don't guarantee this or that, but I will only help you and do it from far. I will appreciate if I help you and you maintain your lane than working with me. Because in this life, there have been so many people, Timothy help, Timothy move. It's not everything I'll be bringing on social media. Okay, for example, Mori mommy kan lórí social media. She's a big sister. Mori wọn lórí social media ní few days ago. One complain, one tara sọ̀rọ̀ pé staff àwọn kan, thank you. Wọ́n sọ pé staff àwọn kan ó rip àwọn ó ṣe kíní. If I will advise that my sister, I will just tell her to maybe stop that online complaint for now. Níbi level tó gbédè yẹn. Share social media, more social media ní a place tó yẹ pé share tí wọ́n bá share èèyàn kí nǹkan ẹ dùn ẹ kó dùn ẹ gan wọnú egungun ara. You will still see people that will support that evil. Tó máa support evil yẹn tó dẹ̀ ready láti finance evil yẹn. Tó máa sọ pé okay, ààrẹ dàn. Bí mo ṣe wà yìí mo mọ̀ pé out of, let's say I have like 12,000 followers or 13,000 followers apart from my friends on Facebook. Sharing 12,000, 10,000 are my enemies. Tó yẹ pé haters tó kọ́ join. Pé can't come out. You see that I am by your no. The day you fuck up, one man lọ ṣí fake account. Experience has taught me a lot. One man lọ ṣí fake account láti bring it down, láti bú ẹ, láti blackmail ẹ. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi rí. Ṣebí business tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ lénìí, èèyàn kan ló initiate mi pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Èèyàn kan ló sọ fún mi when I was down, when I was still a civil servant, tí mò ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìjọba. Tẹ́ni ẹ sọ fún mi pé àyàbáyọ̀ wọ́n máa ń ṣe báyìí ní UK and you can do it. I had no money on me then. Kí ni mo ní? The only thing I had then was the house we were living in, the bungalow in front, and the monthly or yearly rent due tí mo máa ń gbà nínú property tí daddy mi máa ń tó fi sílẹ̀ fún wa ta inherit. So when the person advised me, so I'm saying this to advise so many people, mo kàn cut it short briefly. For some people, to my pick, I'm still going to start everything, how the story of my life started and all that. I started with like 60,000. Okay, any first one rent 120. Oh, I saw a property in one machine. So I just told my husband that by Juju, I started this business with 60,000 naira. I'm the type. I don't keep a man friend. I don't have extra marital. We might have been through that, but my husband stood by me. He was there. He's been my pillar. So all I need to do is take him as my father, my mother, because during the trying period, he was there. He stood by me. Agbera wa lọ pẹ̀lú 60,000 though, bóyá àbí 5,000 wọ́n mọ́tò lọ sí Jẹ̀bú and all that a lọ ra pọ̀ mọ́. And Ọlọ́run ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bismillah, Ọlọ́run fi á missing. And here we are. So I just told the lady pé nǹkan tẹ́ bá fi pè bí àmọ́ ìkọlù ṣe fún yín. Not that I'm ready to be doing that for everybody. Kí lèmi náà ni. I have grace, not that maybe I'm money that much. So I set her up with Momo. I never bring a matter online. Kò yẹ pé kò wọ̀n mí náà kí n máa gbá àwọn èèyàn wá sórí social media kí n máa sọ pé mo fẹ́ help mo fẹ́ ṣe wá confession. You will still see people that will condemn your effort and bring you down, and at the end of the day make you feel guilty over everything and make you feel as if are you out of your mind, or what are you doing? So one of the reasons so many people say, oh, yeah, but you're supposed to be coming online. We have not been seeing much of you. I say, mon posty, mon shebo, but this thing has been in me. But I want to say something. I want to say about my life. I want to appreciate God. I want to influence others. I want to let people learn from me and never to give up. She understand? So I just gave her. She said, okay, what I can do, I gave her. I gave her some of the pomo to start the business. That doesn't mean I will still do it for anybody, because that one, because I know people, they will want to take advantage of that. The only thing I can do now to help people is just to advise, to tell them the story of my life. So the story of my life begins this way. I was born like every other normal children. But sorry, I may get emotional along the line, but I hope you people will understand. I was born like every other normal children, but I never had that fatherly love much. The last time I remember I had that fatherly love was when I was like 4 years old. Yes, 4 years old. Because I was from a polygamous home. And my mom is the second to the life. When I grew up to understand, I grew up to know my mom as the second to the last wife. My father has a lot of wives. All I could remember is I used to remember my daddy calling me his mom. That's why I'm here today. His mom, and all that. But all of a sudden, everything changed. Another child took over. Another child from another mom took over the love, and war in the family and all that, blah blah blah. Fast forward to when I was around, was it not 7 or 8 years old? My father took me to one of his daughters, like a house help. You understand? I grew up without the love of my mom, without the love of my father. He just said because I was this sharp girl, mobile. Even you still see, I'm a very free person. I don't keep malice. I don't really react. After a few minutes, I go back to the person, or I just let the person be. Woman avoid wala. The issue to bat going bo damage you. I avoid it. So, from there, it was in Pako Ijesha to Mushin. I used to go there. From there to Mushin to go to school and all that. Everything about my life changed. I was down, but I never had any negative or any bad thoughts towards myself, maybe to injure myself or everything. Even upon all the maltreatments, I kept enduring till God answered my prayer, and my father would draw. I don't say much about that so that it will not seem, because the children and the person will be online, it will not seem as if I'm still condemning or referring back to them. Everybody will get their rewards. So I came back home to my daddy. Fortunately, unfortunately for me, I went to the boarding school and all that. From my boarding school, the work continued, because when I was in JS2, my mother developed a stroke. So when I was in JS2, I just noticed she didn't come to check me again in the boarding house and all that. So from my JS2, that should be around 94 or so. If I'm not wrong, should be 94, yeah. From that time, I've been enduring, managing, going from one brother or sister to get provisions back to the hostel and all that. My life was just, if you can imagine my age then, things has not been fine in the home. At times, my mom will be with his mom. They'll be taking care of her. She will come down. Even when she was getting better, she would drag herself down to come and check on us and all that, blah, blah, blah. That was my life. I was always thinking, will I ever make it in life? I was always like, what will even become of us since the person taking care of us is this, she's not a stepmothers are not helping. My dad was always hard on us and everything like that. So life has to continue. I keep keeping on. I keep struggling for my younger sister, and my brother was very close to my dad. So life continued. So I struggled. When I got to SS, you always manage from that GS2 to that SS1 or SS2. I always manage. There are nobody to share your story to explain what is happening to. We don't have any understanding there in the boarding house than to just leave and keep struggling. So all I have to do is just keeping on and keep struggling. So when I got to SS1, another war started, and I'm used to facing challenges. I'm used to facing it because that has been what I've grown up with since I was 7 years old. They took me as a house help to go and live with somebody. So I'm used to challenges. SS1 in the boarding house. When I was in the boarding house, another challenges came up. I had to go back home. I was like, that was when I even thought my education would stop. I was looking for help. I was just taking it. How I wish all this help online has been available then. Wallah, I would have even gone far than this. But alhamdulillah for everything. And I just thank God that even back then, when I was thinking about my life, what would become of my life, that most of my father's children are in abroad, most of their parents are doing fine, they're taking them. I never knew what God was keeping for me, what God has in stock for me. But I just have to accept my fate, and I was like, well, that's life. Kilo kan yan. No, my make. Why about him? No, my tasho ti mommy mi nta, because mommy mi aṣọ ni mommy mi nta. Kí tó lọ sí boarding house, tí mommy mi ti ń sick, wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ ní stroke yẹn gbà kan, wọ́n wà okay. Kó tó di pé wọ́n tún ní stroke yẹn tó wá bring them down, tó wá di tó wá pa wọ́n. Gbà tí mo ń jẹ́ S2 yẹn, mi ni mo máa ń lọ bá wọn tajà ní Jankara aṣọ lọ́ntà. So I just keeping on. Mo kọ̀ pé gbà tí challenges yẹn tó wá dé ní SS1. I had to leave hostel when Kinlole because I drank perfume and kerosene. I wanted to kill myself then because it was just tough. The house mistress was not helping. Life was tough on me. I keeping on. Most times I always feel like I should just end it all. But anytime I remember my younger sister, I would be like, Taluma Duroti Risiba. I would just Matusha keep struggle. Most times they will abandon me in the hostel or in a place. And I will always be like, kò sí ìjà, human rights, whatever, tó wà sí kò sí ngbà yẹn. Any ìyà tó jẹ wá ngbà yẹn, àjẹgbé ni. But I just thank God because there are some people that this kind of thing happens to. Tí wọ́n ní orí ọ̀fẹ́, tí mo ní. So many bad things happen to me in life. So many. But mo máa ń rí nǹkan kan, máa ń rí àánú gbà, máa ń rí grace, máa ń rí ẹni dúró fún mi. So mo ṣá lọlé, but to the grace of God, pé kíní. One of my father's daughters, ẹni ẹ̀ náà dàgbà gan jù mí, wọ́n ti bí ẹni tó bí mi lọ́mọ. My daddy was a very old man. Àwọn bàbá alájí ayé gbà yẹn. Wọ́n kọ̀ wá kí wá ń jọ ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní, kí ló ṣọmọ yẹ oṣù mélòó ló ti wà lẹ́sìn. Wọ́n ní ó ti ń lọ bí oṣù kíní oko. Wọ́n ní wọ́n pè lájẹ̀ in school ní o kíní kan. And my stepmothers were there. My daddy was there. Nobody bothered to follow me down to school to check what has been happening to me, to check what was wrong. Ẹ gbọ́ pé wọ́n lé mi wálé, wọ́n ní kí wọ́n, and not even that pé wọ́n lé mi wálé because of that thing I did. Pé mo fẹ́ ṣera mi léṣe ní hostel because the pressure, the challenges was much on me. I had to do that. But I just want to leave that environment. Nobody followed me. And then my sister, call on for Kẹwọn Alájà Bilikisu, should be first daughter of my daddy. No, you don't do such. Tó yẹ pé illiterate ni woman náà ni education mi bá ti bàjẹ́ láti gbà yẹn. Wọ́n ní pé no, you have to take her back to school and let's hear what happened. And again, if it is about what this lady complained, no, I'm not going to take it easy with the house mistress and all that. Mo aṣa ni inú mi dùn mo wọnú ilé mo sáré lọ pray pé thank God o finally education mi ò ní stop. That was SS1. Àǹtí yẹn wá fix ìjọ àǹtí kọ́lọ̀ fọ́ọ̀rùn Kẹwọn Alájà Bilikisu first daughter daddy mi ni wọ́n pẹ̀lú step mom mi kan wọ́n wá decide wọ́n wá gbowó lọ́wọ́ daddy mi wọ́n wá gbé mi padà lọ sí Abẹ́òkúta. That was Okeano Grammar School Abẹ́òkúta. But before kan tó lọ sí school she's somebody I really resemble her because she is very active. One action gun. Àǹtí yẹn kọ́kọ́ ya police station ní kí lórúkọ side ibẹ̀ ká tó dé Akọ́mọjẹ. Wọ́n report, wọ́n sọ pé because in case àìtí mọ̀ outcome kó tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ in school pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ yìí, when will you accuse a girl of wish and all that, and you now let them send her out of it? So that has been her aim, and that has been what she wanted. Nobody asked of her. The parent didn't bother to check and all that. So my sister just make that report, and we went down to the boarding house. When we get to the hostel, the house mistress was shaking. House master came, everybody came. The principal was there. There was no phone. We never notified anybody that we were coming. Thank God we made the principal in school and all that. They were like, principal, this kind of thing happened. You accused a girl of being a witch and all that in the boarding school. You never followed up on it. Are you people trying to spoil her career or all that and everything? Before we know, they started apologizing. They said, okay, what has she done? What make you call her a witch? What have you seen that will really make you? Because this thing, I have to say it. I'm not shy. I'm not ashamed of saying the story of my life. It's going to help somebody. And it's going to go a long way. I believe in that. I've always been keeping away from social media because of the way people handle things on social media. But this is the story of my life. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm not painting anybody. I'm not trying to put anybody's name black. If I want to paint anybody or drag anybody, it will be my sister that used me as slaves. But that has been past. I cannot do that now. So wọ́n ṣáà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń apologize and all that. Ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n pe emergency meeting for the way they rang bell in the boarding house then to call emergency, call all the students house. From today you should not look Seriki as this again. I was like, so just like that, you people condemned me, you called me a witch, you said you see me in boys hostel and all that. It's something that should be taken up, but who do I have? Assuming my mother was not sick, my mother was there, I know she won't take this thing lightly with them. So they ended everything. They apologized. They said I should resume back to the hostel and all that, blah blah blah. I fija for longer, and that is one thing with me. Even till now, torí ẹ̀ mo sọ pé kí sister yẹn kí wọ́n fi ìjà fọ́lọ́run jà. If you notice yourself pé tó bá jà fúnra ẹ̀ o máa bá bùkún bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, like me, tí bá ní mo jàjà kan fúnra mi, I want to fight it àwọn kìíní kan ẹ̀rọ máa bá bùkún bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. So it's better I let go. Kí n fi ìjà fọ́lọ́run jà kí n kàn máa wò. Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, even ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi till now. Mo ṣáà fi ìjà fọ́lọ́run jà, mo calm down. Mo wọ́kadà hostel. Auntie yẹn tún wá bú mi. Ẹ sọ pé kí ni reason tí auntie yìí ṣe pè mí lájẹ̀? Back then when I was in second, I have this fine stature. Yes, I knew I have a very beautiful stature. And I have this leg they call hot legs. Someone put me on Seriki with the hot body, hot legs and all that. And it's 2 or 3 of us like that in the hostel there. So auntie Yi, I'm good sis. I didn't like, oh sorry, I'm good my brother. So auntie Yi, ọkùnrin wá sínú girls hostel. Hostel ni and gbé ngba in boarding house. Girls hostel la wà ngba. So bọ̀dá yẹn máa ń kó bọ̀dá yẹn ní bọ̀dá Kúnlé, boyfriend ẹ̀ ni ó máa ń wá. See what but I have this portable stature. I'm not tall and I'm not short. I'm portable. It's now to hard fat and I am sweet. Even till now, I know I'm sweet. I'll be having that mama shape, So when the brother used to come to the hostel, his eyes are always on me. And I'm this kind of girl, if not because of the type of man I married, I love wearing short things. My mama like it what because to shape me because that mentality when they tell you have a sweet shape and all that blah blah blah. You get carried away, be like, oh no, I'm sweet and this and that. So the brother's eyes was always on me. And I was young. How old was I then? SS1, she'd be around maybe 15 I can't even really remember. If it is 2000 and sorry, if it is around 96, I should be around 15 years then, growing into adult. So my body was sweet and all that. I never knew. I'm just doing my own thing. And since it's girls hostel, we walk with panties or naked and all that. I never knew this brother was hyping me and all that. I just noticed the house mistress will come and seize my body cream, will be beating me on my legs, and all that. That was what brought out the hatred. No, that one gone like that. Usha resumes to still. After resuming, thought he warned everybody they should stop calling me witch and all that, blah blah blah. Resumes to still. Many people can witness this, can testify to this, because I have so many of my hostel friends here on Facebook and all that. They know. If they want to tell you about me, that will be in the record. They will be like, senior you know, because I knew I was sweet. You see me care more, because I know I just do anyhow and go anyhow, and so mo tún continue lọ sí ẹ̀mú gbà tí Ọlọ́run máa gbèjà mi lórí yẹn. Part 1 ni wa eléyìí tá à ń sọ. I cannot finish everything now. I will do my part 2 maybe later in the day or tomorrow. We'll keep doing it one by one. But I'm doing this just to encourage somebody to know the story of my life and never to give up in life. I'll change the principal ló mọ house mistress yẹn wá. Wọ́n change so gbàtọ́ máa gbé principal mi wá, ìyá no nonsense ló gbé wá, ìyá Lambo. Mi mọ̀ bóyá anybody mọ̀ ìyá Lambo ní Abẹ́òkúta. Ó dà pọ́n ní Baptist Boys. Thank you, sir. Ó dà pọ́n ní Baptist Boys ló ti gbé principal yẹn wá ń gbà ìyá Lambo. Very strong and ohun tí ò gba nonsense lọ gbé wá. Màmá yẹn máa ń gbé ajá ńlá kọ̀ báyìí tẹ̀lé wọn wá ń gbà tó yẹ pé no, she loves sports. So màmá yẹn ṣe dé, màmá yẹn wá ní, màmá yẹn ṣáà rí, is this one a house mistress or a cook? Why will you put this one as a house able to do this and all that, blah blah blah? But all àwọn ẹ̀sán máa dáhùn ìyá ẹ̀yìn mi. House mistress tó lágbára tó ṣe báyìí lé ògbà lórí tó ganganga tó rọ́tì torí ẹ̀ lé mi lọ́lé tó fẹ́ bà career mi jẹ́. Wọ́n sọ wọ́n from house mistress to kitchen maid. Wọ́n ní kó máa lọ sí kitchen, kó máa lọ dáná fún wa. Yeah, it takes a lot. It's a story to tell. Yeah, I must tell my story, my brother. Yeah, I need to tell my story to encourage people, because of those who don't know. So many people will just see me, they'll be like, owó wà lọ́wọ́ ṣe kinní kan. They are ready to steal from. That's why I run away from people. It's not that I don't want to help people, especially in this town. Anybody that wants to work with you or do anything with you, they'll tell you, yabayo. They just want to steal from me. Oh, that is the target. Even comparing me, the people's wealth. Who am I? It's just God's grace. If you come to my account, you will never see a dime in my account, because I use any dime I have for my business. I don't believe in putting much money in account and doing gaga. It's because I give. So people see it as if, yeah, she has millions. I manage myself. But they never knew. Today I'm story life me, and I know this lady will need to watch this. She's on my Instagram page. I'm going to copy this and post on my Instagram page so that she will learn. She will know doesn't need to give up. Everything about my life is just stages, step by step. You can see the work of God. So, try to bring down people. When you see successful people, pray to be successful. Never pray to have their own wealth. Pray for your own, and never compare your life or anything about you with them, because you don't know the foundation of their life. And when lomi, their ways are not sure you get. And when lomi, alhamdulillah. So a customer is disturbing my story. I'll go to part 2 when I'm through with the customer. So let me quickly attend to her. So part 1 done. That is my experience in the boarding house. How somebody almost spoiled my education career. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ gbàkóso, and I will not read that alone. So I will move briefly to and continue about the rest. Let me quickly answer this person.